She thought she had the perfect lie, perfect timing, perfect story, perfect control. But the moment I looked her in the eyes and said, "It's his baby, and it's my freedom," her entire world collapsed silently. And in that silence, everyone finally understood who had really been lying all along. If you've ever trusted someone completely, only to realize you were the only one telling the truth, hit like, subscribe, and stay with me. Because this story doesn't just break a marriage, it exposes what happens when truth finally stops being patient. It started on a Thursday. Nothing dramatic, nothing suspicious. Just one of those ordinary days that feel too quiet to be dangerous. I was sitting at my desk, finishing a quarterly report. Fluorescent lights buzzing overhead. People moving around me like background noise in a life I thought I understood. My marriage, at least from the outside, looked stable. 7 years together. Shared routines. Shared space. Shared silence. That last one, I didn't question enough. Lana had always been composed. Not overly affectionate. Not distant either. Just controlled. And I mistook that control for stability. I mistook her silence for peace. I mistook routine for honesty. 3 weeks earlier, I bent down into her SUV, cleaning out random receipts and gym towels. That's when I saw it. A pregnancy test. Then came the Wednesday art classes. Consistent. Predictable. Every week at 7 p.m. So I casually asked her friend about it one weekend. She looked at me like I'd just spoken another language. What class? That was the moment. The moment everything shifted internally. I didn't confront her, because I knew something about Lana. She didn't argue to understand. She argued to win. And I wasn't ready to play until I had the truth that I watched. I listened. I waited. Every smile she gave me felt rehearsed. Every "how was your day?" sounded like a script. Then one night, she left her phone on the table. It buzzed. I didn't touch it. I didn't need to. I just watched her unlock it when she came back. Memorize the code. That was the moment she lost control without knowing it. The following Wednesday, she left at 7 p.m. Right on schedule. I waited 30 minutes, then picked up her iPad. Same passcode. Same mistake. I opened her photos. Nothing. Perfect life. Filtered happiness. Then I opened, recently deleted. And there it was. Another pregnancy test. Same result. Different date. That wasn't an accident. That was confirmation. She knew. She hid it. And she lied every single day. The next morning, I made a call. Trevor. Old friend. Private lab. No questions asked. 3 weeks. That's how long I waited. 3 weeks of watching my wife kiss me goodbye while carrying someone else's child. 3 weeks of silence. Not weakness. Preparation. Because something inside me had changed. Not anger. Not heartbreak. Something colder. Clarity. When the results came in, I didn't react. I didn't explode. I smiled. And that scared her more than anything else. "You're smiling," she said. "I finally understand things," I told her. And I meant it. When the results came in, I didn't react. I didn't explode. I smiled. And that scared her more than anything else. "You're smiling," she said. "I finally understand things," I told her. And I meant it. The next morning, coffee between us. Silence thicker than words. "You're acting strange," she said. "Am I?" I replied calmly. Then I asked the question. Simple. Direct. "Are you pregnant?" Her hand slipped. The glass almost fell. And in that moment, I saw it. Fear. Real fear. Not guilt. Not regret. Fear of being exposed. "I was going to tell you," she whispered. "But that's the thing about lies. They always come with timing. Convenient timing. Manipulated timing." I pulled out my phone, opened the results, and said the words that ended everything. "It's not mine." Silence. Absolute silence. The kind that doesn't just fill a room, it destroys it. Then I placed the envelope on the table. "Divorce papers. Already filed. Already done. This is my good news," I said. And just like that, the balance shifted. She wasn't in control anymore. She wasn't leading the narrative anymore. For the first time, she was reacting. She cried. She begged. She negotiated. She promised change. But here's the truth most people don't understand. By the time someone gets caught, They've already made their choices. The damage isn't in the moment of exposure. It's in every moment before it. I left that night. Not dramatically, not angrily, just done. And when I came back, she was still there, broken. But not because she lost me, because she lost control. She was gone by Monday. No wutbie, no explanation, just gone. And life moved forward, quietly, peacefully. For the first time in months, I could breathe. Months later, I saw her again, pregnant, alone. He left, she said, and I didn't feel anger, didn't feel satisfaction, just nothing. I don't hate you, I told her. I just don't think about you anymore. And that was the moment it truly ended. Because this story was never about revenge. It was about clarity, about the moment you stop chasing truth and start accepting it. I didn't win. She didn't lose. I just walked away with my life intact. Marriage doesn't collapse in one moment. It erodes quietly through every lie, every silence, every choice to hide instead of be honest. And sometimes the strongest thing you can do isn't to fight for it. It's to let it end. If this story hit you, if you've ever trusted someone who didn't deserve it, hit like, drop a comment. What would you have done? And don't forget to subscribe, because some stories don't just entertain. They reveal the truth people try hardest to hide.